Hello, my name is Roberto Mancinelli and I am a professor at the Department of Agriculture and Food Forestry Science of University of Tuscia in Viterbo. Our agroecology group, in which Verdiana Petroselli and other scientists are involved, focuses the attention in studies and researches concerning the sustainable agri-food production. This is the reason determining our interest in participating to the Safe Org Food project. In the context of the project, we focused our attention in a very particular Italian food product, the buffalo mozzarella. Consequently, we have gone to meet the Feudo company, located 80 kilometers south from Rome, which is a family farm that realized a short chain from farm to fork for selling the buffalo cheese and mozzarella. To the owner, we asked to briefly tell us about 4 key aspects. What the Feudo company is, why decided to realize this short chain, how the food safety is approached, and what will be needed for the HACCP better application.
Hi, my name is Gianluca, I am 25 years old and I am a young entrepreneur. I represent the third generation of my family engaged in the primary sector, in particular in the Mediterranean buffalo husbandry. Our farm produces buffalo milk, which is processed within the farm to realize and sell the well-known mozzarella di bufalo, buffalo mozzarella. Over the years, we have always produced and sold the milk to consortium associations. But more than 4 years ago, we decided to set up our own business and start a cheese factory farm with the name of my family. The starting of this business type brought us many advantages, being more independent and increasing the profit first of all, but also having greater products quality control. In fact, we can have total control along the whole production, transformation chain, and up to sale to the final customer, realizing a short chain. To get on own has been not easy at all, especially in the early period. An activity such as this type must put at the first place the final consumer food safety among the objectives. Fortunately, public safety is paying more and more attention to food, and thanks to the current technological development, increasing cutting-edge solutions are being posed that can guarantee greater safety. The principles to which we refer to ensure food safety are tools of HACCP.
In Italy, there are protocols referring to the processing procedure to apply in buffalo mozzarella production. They should be adopted step by step during the buffalo mozzarella processing. For this specific product, buffalo mozzarella processing, earlier the applied rules had been assimilated to those of cow cheese processing because there were very little scientific knowledge. Nowadays, year by year, the scientific research is going to give more information and knowledge which enable the technicians to improve some specific details in the methods, protocols, and so in the HACCP system.
Self-control is essential, and we are obligated to observe by the protocols. However, in some cases, such as in my small business, the application of the HACCP system can be complex. there are protocol updates every year, and keeping up with the changes is getting harder and harder. Furthermore, the tendency is to standardize the protocols so that they are suitable for more categories of food production activities. Instead, the reality presents the same heterogeneities also within the categories. In this scenario, I think that a step forward would be determined by the opening of a web platform to which all farmers engaged in the agri-food sector can access, giving them the opportunity to follow training courses, also with online interactivity seminars. All this would make the network of information leading to food safety smarter and easier for the millions of farmers who interface in the agri-food world.
In the Feudo company, one CCP was determined. It was pasteurization and transfer in coagulation vats. The CCP is monitored according to the internal procedure named Monitoring and Corrective Action Procedure in CCP1 pasteurization process. The purpose of the procedure is to determine the method of monitoring CCP pasteurization and to determine corrective actions in the event when the process parameters are out of the control. The pasteurization process is carried out according to the critical limits values, i.e. at the temperature of 60 degrees for 30 minutes. The pasteurizer is equipped with an automatic temperature measurement recording on a continuous register tape. In manual pasteurization, in a tank, the temperature is measured by the thermometer. The pasteurizer operator, or designated by him person, monitors critical limits and records them on a specially developed sheet named Form for Record of Monitoring and Corrective Actions in CCP1 Pasteurization. If the critical limits are not under control, corrective actions are undertaken. The examples of corrective action are adjustments to ensure the right pasteurization temperatures, notifying the manager of the exceeding of critical parameters value, repetition of the process in the right parameters, contact with the service of the device, and elimination of the cause of failure in cooperation with technical services.